Oh my God. Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope you all are having a great Happy New Year. The Dallas Cowboys are doing shit like they've never done, and I would have loved to be live streaming Monday, Tuesday, and today, especially today, because we have never seen this much activity. We made 2 trades, and I think we made 7 signings. And we have okay. Actually, let me just, I'm going to back off of that, because I'm not going to pretend that I know shit. I don't know shit about most of the guys that we've signed right now. I have not had a chance. I literally just got back here about 20 minutes ago, and I've been in the closet trying to find my suit and tie and stuff so I can have that to go down. And let me say, there's so many people who have reached out and given me the condolences and everything else. I truly appreciate it. I have not been able to thank everybody. Understand, it's just been crazy. So I had to get back up here, get my suit. Kayla had to get her stuff, and she needed some help for me to, put some together, get her closet together, because, young women got lots of clothes and stuff. So we done been over to IKEA. I done been dealing with IKEA stuff, and my head hurts still dealing with IKEA stuff, but I got it done. And I just got back. I sat down here. I finished eating what we gotten for lunch for dinner, and I saw Micah Parsons, who's been in Dubai vacationing. We've seen him going around the 360-degree pool at 50 stories high. We saw that, and we've seen the pictures with him with different players and stuff, hanging out, living his best life and things. And we saw a tweet. Hey, Leroy. Saw a tweet from him that said, "It's my time," and a line. It's my time, and a line. I don't know if that means he's saying I'm ready to dominate the NFL, because he's looking around and he's saying, okay, we brought back Osa, we got some other guys here, and so on, that he's ready to dominate the NFL, or if it's my time, as in it's my time to get paid. I don't know. People are assuming, because he's got, his shoulder pads and helmet off, he got his do-rag on and stuff, and he's looking, he's looking like the lion. So I don't know what that means. He's ready to dominate, or he's ready to get paid and dominate. That's probably what he means. It's my time to get paid, and for me to dominate getting paid. Now, like I said, when I can come up for air and actually be able to sit down for a minute, I'll really get a chance to look at these guys. It's always cool for us to dream about going to get DK Metcalf or Devontae Adams. As fans and YouTubers, it's always great to dream about us making major moves. But the reality is that's not the Cowboys thing. But if nothing else, the Cowboys are looking and saying, Diggs probably isn't going to be ready. We don't know how Sam Williams will be coming off the ACL. We know Overshown is Texas two-stepping and all that, but we don't know if he's ready to play football. So we've got some veteran linebackers that are in the mix right now. We got a running back, but we'll probably end up looking in the draft because they looked and said, we don't want to pay $6.25 million for Rico. We'd rather go ahead and say, let's draft a guy that's going to cost us $1 million a year. I can understand that. And maybe Genty falls to him, or maybe an edge rusher does, or somebody. But they have systematically, except for wide receiver is the only spot that we haven't done something to try and help us out yet. And Cooper Kupp just got released a few hours ago, so we'll see if that's a possibility. But what you can say is you got veterans that will be competing for starting roles. I can't say if the Cowboys are better or not yet. I don't know. But I will say this much for them. I would rather get guys in the fold now and let them start working in OTAs, working with the coaches, so the coaches can better see, is this going to be players that we can use? Let's get them in the system. Let's get them coached up so they understand everything play-wise. And then still, actually, at the moment, last I checked, after getting the rollover money and all the signings we've done, we're somewhere around $42 million. Still $42 million. And we get Micah Parsons done, we're over $50 million still. We're still in the top 8 as far as salary cap space goes. We haven't signed the big name players, but there are still guys like Von Miller, Calais Campbell. I think Calais hasn't signed, although I haven't checked because I've just been so busy. But there are some veteran guys out there that have wanted to play in Dallas that maybe the Cowboys, say, hey, this, we know it's your last go-round and stuff. Let's kick the tires on them and see what we got. They've got enough money that they can do some of these things. Why not? So, I don't know what to think. This is uncharted territory for the Cowboys, at least since Jimmy Johnson's been here. But I tell you what this really says. Well, Jerry Jones says, well, this is really part of what he really meant about All In. That All In actually started last year and was continuing to this year. Okay, Jerry. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I just don't. I just can't. What this really says is we did not like Mike McCarthy. We weren't trying to help Mike McCarthy succeed. We never did anything like this to try and help the Dallas Cowboys get better. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. But it seems like they are trying to have a sense of urgency in their own way of trying to make the team better. It's just day one of the league new year. We're about 190 days away from the season opening. There's still a lot of things they can do. What'll really be interesting is, in a little over a month, it's the NFL draft. And the Cowboys, well, that first pick, if they get a wide receiver right now, is the best player available. Yeah. Whew. Okay, people. Got to get up in the morning and try on my suits, see what fits, what doesn't, pack my bags. I got to get my niece, nephew, and sister-in-law and take them down the country. And then when I get there, I got a lot of cooking to do for people. One thing I always say to people is, if I get sick and bedridden, and we know that time is running really, really short, If you could not carve out time to spend with me when I still had my mental faculties, or were able to do something that would be memorable, don't carve out time for me when I'm on my deathbed. I want to, with whatever time I have left. Anybody who knows me knows I'm constantly just going. On a day like today, get up this morning, got my daughter, got her coffee and stuff. We drove up here. We ended up doing all that stuff at her house. Went by to see my dad, my parents and stuff. I'm here getting my stuff for tomorrow. I'm picking up my niece and nephew. I'm driving back down. I've driven over, since Monday, over 600 miles. I try and keep up with all of the news and happenings for the Cowboys as best I can, wherever I am. I'm trying to put in every single thing that I can and create as many memories, relationships, and good things before it's time for me to go. We've lost too many good people. And I quite often think about how I'll be remembered. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm obsessed. But that's what drives me. Trying to spread a little bit of joy. And letting everybody know how I feel about them. Spending as much time as I can with everybody. Because I have a great regret, because my brother Tony, who passed away about 4 years ago, never had enough time to spend with him, and it was too late. So make sure the people you love know how you feel about them, because you might not get the chance again. And I love you all. And God willing, tomorrow will be another day. Peace out. Come on, Leroy. Leroy. Come on, puppy. Here we go. Come on. Come on.